Welcome back to the Illumineers Workshop. It's Mark here, and if you're here on Wednesdays, you know it's the Market Watch. Let's get right into it. We're talking about the future today. What are we looking forward to? Everything in advance, right? I'm going to give you some cheap cards today that maybe you could stockpile and maybe bet on your luck. Maybe you'll get lucky, and these cards will even go up more after rotation. I think it's really interesting. And you put 20 bucks on all of these, you get a couple of play sets. Could really help you going forward for the next couple sets. Our first card that we're looking at today is Mushu, Majestic Dragon. This card is busted, right? So, it's a 5 cost, 4/4. Whenever one of your characters challenges, they gain resist 2 during that challenge. And Guardians of Lost Souls. During your turn, whenever your character banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 2 lore. So it has a goofy effect, but it's for every single character. And as you can see, look at this. Bum, 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 going down. But we're getting a slight increase now, right? People are seeing that this could be future. 41% down. This is a good marker. Near mints are going for about $3 with $1 shipping. It's really not bad. 3, 6, 9, 12. You get 2 playsets for 20 bucks, and you're looking prepared for that meta. Let's get a look at the cold foils. Cold foils are going to run you a little bit more, also on that downtrend. Starting, they're averaging in May about 10 bucks, but went down insanely about 0.5%. I meant 50%. But yeah, lightly plays are around $7 actually. You have this one sale. They're not verified, but could get a decent price. Does say light play. You could take your bets a little higher and go for the cold foils. It might turn out not as good if you go for those cold foils. But yeah, for my number 1 pick is Mushu. Second pick that I think is pretty undervalued right now. It's a super rare out of the new Reign of Jafar is Into the Unknown. Put chosen exerted character into their player's inkwell, face down and exerted. I think that Borpo is one of the archetypes that really isn't going to be getting too many things taken out. It's really like Hades, maybe Big Elsa, that I can think on the top of my head. All of the ramp is staying. They don't usually even run Tala, How Far I'll Go. Yes, the whole bounce package will be getting taken out, but I think that purple has enough cards to justify just playing Genie and other cards. But this is only going for basically $1, about $2.50 when you pay for shipping. But Borpo is one of the top decks coming out. There could be an aggro version. There could be the mid-rangey version that we see already. There's a good chance that this becomes a $2, $3 card. And cold foils are running you about $6, $7. I would say with this card, there is an enchanted, right? Maybe price isn't going to move insanely. But how many people you know are running playsets of enchanted in their decks? Probably not a lot, right? This is really for playing. This is not for collecting. This is simply for meta. And again, this is my opinion. I'm not telling you to buy everything, but this is probably what I'm going to end up doing, right? Like we said, about $7 cold foil. So what? $7 more, basically. $6 more just for the cold foil of this. You make your decision, but I think at $1, probably get a playset for $2 from a friend. Solid. Another card that, I'll take my bets on, but I could be wrong, is this Jafar, High Sultan of Lorcana. It's a really cool name. And it's 5 uninkable, 4/4. Quest for 3, which is huge. The Amethyst Steel archetype is a fast archetype. But whenever this character quests, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. If an illusion character is discarded this way, you can play that character for free. I think this is also an underrated card for the rotation. It's 50 cents, basically $2 with the shipping again. But if you're getting these cards at locals or your shops, they're not going to put that shipping cost in there. They're going to be 50 cents. And I bet the cold foils are like, what, $2? Yeah, $1. Yeah, basically $2. So cold foils, these could go really nice. I believe they are going to be the set championship promo. So that could be also cool to get a couple of those. But this card, I don't think any illusions are going away with the set rotation, and has the possibility to get a really good aggro strategy out, especially a deck that already works. Another cool pick, Jafar. Now this is This is not really a rotation hit. This is more of a speculated sort of thing, but obviously we saw that the Broom deck was very powerful during Worlds, and this is skyrocketing up to 34%, right? And there is a good chance that the Brooms and the Yin set get reprinted. It looks like Fabled is looking more like an old school Disney set where they're doing the Mickey Mouses, and I think they're going to want to keep that Sorcerer Broom archetype together. I have a feeling that it might get reprinted, and again, if it gets reprinted, this price will drop. So I'm not really necessarily saying to get this card, but I think it's a good card to look out for. And if you have copies, maybe actually hold on to them rather than sell them, because this first print will possibly go up after the reprints. And you never know. A lot of times in TCGs, the reprint sets actually don't have a lot of sales because all of the meta players have these cards already. So it's really for those new players, and they might just be buying their play sets. So I just wanted to include this into the market watch just to keep your eye on. It could be an interesting reprint. Another awesome card that we've been seeing in a lot of lists, and if you watch the Pro Play Games 10K list, you will see that this card was in there. Wrong lever. Hits an action, 3-cost thinkable. Choose one. Return chosen character to their player's hand. And second effect, put a card named Pull the Lever from your discard on the bottom of your deck to put chosen character on the bottom of their player's deck. So this is great removal for Emerald, and obviously the Pull the Lever is an Amethyst Emerald card, so that combination is really strong. We're seeing that this card is even going down. It went down right to 93 cents, and look at this, going up about $2 now, really about $2.50. This is on the move, and we don't know what kind of removal we're going to be getting in the new set. We could be getting none. Let me say that again. We could be getting no removal reprinted. So this could be it, right? So it is on the rise, so it's a little tricky to get them up at 2s, but I still think it's a good bet. The Pull the Lever is a promo, so if you go to your local game store. All right, now looking at the cold foils for these, we're looking at $7 over here for a light play. 5, 6, 7, yeah, $7. You know, these were about $5 a couple weeks ago, right? Yep, $5. So they're already going up. If you have some cold foils, you might want to trade your playset of cold foils for some non-foils. This could be a really cool pickup. And again, we have no idea about what removal's coming. So a wrong lever, I would definitely start picking these up. Another card which I think is cool because all of our singers will probably be going to sing away. So this is from set 7, Aurora, Waking Beauty. It's a singer 5, 3 inkable, 1/4, quest for 2. Whenever you remove 1 or more damage from a character, ready this character. She can't quest or challenge for the rest of the turn. I mean, we have a singer 5. Clearly, Whole New World's not getting reprinted, but I think that the Sing Together archetype is going to be really strong, and I think that Ravensburger is going to start pushing that a little more. So having this as a singer 5 could be one of your only singers that you have left. We're looking, it's also on the downslope, which is actually shocking to me because it's a set 7 card. We are looking at unverified sales at $3 and $1.31 shipping, and then the verified sellers are looking at about $5, $4. Mod play, you rarely see that in Lorcana. Interesting. I think this is a really solid pickup. It's a princess, and Ravensburger loves the princess archetype. They're always printing princess support, so I think this is a huge sleeper. If this is the only singer we have, I could see this card being $7 to $8, to be honest. And you getting him at 3, you do the math. Next, another cool card from set 7 is Bolt Super Dog. This is a Amber Steel dual card. 5 inkable, 3/5, shift 3. Whenever you ready this character, gain 1 lore for each other undamaged character you have in play. And it has Bolt Stare. You can banish a chosen illusion character. I think that this also, being with the shift, we don't know what songs we're going to get. But having that shift 3 is huge, especially with the Rhino, right? So Rhino and Bolt could be the new faces of our Amber Steel cards. And it is on the up because Amber Steel is a meta deck, but we're looking at less than $1. less than $1, right? $5 will get you a playset of these. Let's look at the cold foil. And cold foils are $5, right? So, in my opinion, this is a really good pickup. It's also a Floodborn. We don't know if there will be another Floodborn set to give support to this. But I also like the Banished Chosen Illusion character. If the Jafar I was talking about, this isn't an illusion, but if the Jafar becomes popular and people are summoning illusions for free, this bolt is going to be able to get rid of those illusion characters, right? I think it's a really solid pickup for $1. We have 3 more cards I'm going over, and if you stay to the end of the video, I have a special extra card for you that I think is going to blow your mind. We have from Shimmering Skies, Anna, Diplomatic Queen. If you were in the Emerald Steel meta, you remember this card being a 1 or 2 of in a lot of Emerald Steel decks, but it's a 3-cost uninkable, 2/3. Quest for 2, and the ability Royal Resolution. When you play this character, you may pay 2 to choose 1. Any card that allows you to pay 2 and have 3 different options is going to be awesome. So each opponent chooses and discards a card. Chosen character gets +2 strength this turn, or you banish chosen damage character. When you have this effect, I think it's going to be really strong for the new meta, especially at set 5. It's harder to find Shimmering Skies other than set 7 and set 8. So this is a really good pickup in my opinion. We were looking in May, it was about $2, and now look, under $2. We're at $1.55. Yeah, we're actually just about 2 with the shipping. But again, I think this card could be great. Yes, it's uninkable. 2/3 isn't the best, but all those effects, especially with the damage character, you can just banish it. Emerald is looking like it's going to have a lot of ways to get rid of characters on the board. And all the other colors, we don't know if their removal is going to stay. So I really like this card. You have $100 and you're like, what could I do? You could pick up playsets of all these cards, right? Even 2 playsets of all these cards. And possibly then pay for your extra for your next deck, right? For set 9 and set 10. Let's look at the cold foils for this. I haven't looked at the cold foils yet. Also, look at this on a huge down slope. Down 41%. We're looking at $7 per cold foil for a legendary card. Legendary $7. And this verified is even $6.50, right? Really good pickup in my opinion. Second to last card, we have Yeizma. Next card we have is Yeizma. All right, we have a 4-cost inkable 3/3, and you can exert if you have fewer than 3 cards in your hand. Draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. We saw this card a lot in the sealed meta of Worlds, if you watch that. But again, I think that it has the potential with Amethyst Steel being a very aggro deck post rotation. I think that this could also give you that ability to draw those cards and draw into your Cobras. So less than $2, 2, 4, 6, $8 for a playset. It's gonna draw you cards to 3/3. So if they're trading, if they're challenging, most of the time they're going to be trading with this. Let's see what the cold foils are at. $4, $5. Honestly, this cold foil price looks like a steal to me. $4 for a legendary cold foil, especially with card draw. Set 6. Oh yeah, I like this pick a lot. And our last pick before we get to the extra special personal pick of mine is Rapunzel from the new set High Climber. 5-cost inkable 2/5. Quest for 2 evasive. Wrapped up. Whenever this character quests, chosen opposing character can't quest during their next turn. A lot of people on my locals are thinking that this card is going to be a staple post rotation, and it is only $2.50 with $1.31 shipping. But look at that. After that, it's sold. It goes right to $4. $4, $2.50, $2.50. This card is all over the place, especially with a lot of verified sellers not selling it, right? So yeah, I think this card could be okay. If we get Brawl back, it could be messy, but yeah, pretty good. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of this one, but I just wanted to include it. And if you stayed this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. And for the support of the video, I have one last card, and it is Merlin, Intellectual Visionary. This is a set 5 card. I personally have a few cold foils of this. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I love when a card says, search your deck 4 card, right? And it says exact text on it. So it's 6 cost, uninkable, 3/7, quest for 2, and it's shift 5. Shift 5. When you play this character, if you use shift to play him, you can search your deck for any card, put it into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. You can search any card in your deck, okay? This effect is insane. There are rumors that Morph is going to be reprinted. And yes, blue-green isn't the best. But who's to say that we're not going to get other Merlins? I don't remember off the top of my head if the Merlins are going to be staying. I think the only one is a turtle. Let me see real quick. Where's the turtle? Merlin. Turtle. Oh, yeah, we do have this one from Archaea's Island. Yep, and we have the turtle from Shimmering Skies. So we still have shift targets for this available. I think this card is busted. It's $1.20, basically $2 with shipping. This is my sleeper pick. Let's look at the cold foils. I overpaid for them when they came out. $5. $5. I think I paid like 7s on them, okay? This is a great pickup in my opinion. I think especially Tipo is staying. You still can play this on turn 5. You search a song. Even in the steel decks. Obviously, those are purple, but imagine like you could end up searching Desert Plan, right? That's busted. So, I really like this pick. Let me know in the comments if I missed something and you think that there could be a better card, right? Maybe put down below what card you want me to review next Wednesday. This is Mark signing out from the Illumineers Workshop. We'll see you next time.